Hey everybody, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. I just got back from a long extended weekend and I did a lot of hill climbing. I posted this recipe almost 3 years ago on my website and I actually ran out of this, but this is a wonderful homemade soothing muscle relaxer and balm that you can rub and massage into your muscles. And I'm telling you, I have used this in the past and I know it's going to work for me now. I was just avoiding making it and I don't know why, because it's so simple to make. So let's just dive in. I'm going to show you how quick this comes together. All in, the process should take about 30 minutes, okay? And I go for this as opposed to reaching for an ibuprofen or a Tiger Balm or any kind of over-the-counter pain reliever because I don't like the ingredients. I'm just trying to keep my body as clean as possible. And so that is why I am going to make this beautiful muscle recovery balm today. So it's super easy. We are going to start with a wide mouth mason jar. And I say wide mouth just because it's so much easier to use a wide mouth jar than a smaller mouth jar. And we are going to start with half a cup of coconut oil. You can see this is solid. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the stove in a double boiler and we're going to melt it down. And we're also using another solid, and I'm going to show you that in one moment, but I want to talk about why coconut. So coconut oil is actually a natural pain reliever in and of itself, which is fantastic. Let me just show you. I buy mine on Amazon. This is an organic coconut oil. In fact, everything I'm using here today, I have purchased on Amazon. A lot of this stuff you can buy at your grocery as well, but I just order it all at once. It's just easier for me to get it all at once from Amazon. So I've got the coconut oil here. Now, the next thing we're going to put in is we're going to put in beeswax. Now, these are beeswax pellets. So I'm going to try to do a close-up here for you so you can see what they look like. They kind of look like white lentil. And so we're going to add that. And then we are going to just hop over to the stove and I'm going to throw this on the double boiler. Before we do that, I want to talk about these other ingredients so you know what else is going into this. So we are also using a turmeric powder, and I found a turmeric powder that actually has black pepper already in it, and I got this on Amazon. Now, the other ingredient we're using is, you saw this is organic, and this is going to be organic as well, and this is just ginger powder. So both of these things are things you cook with. And so this is food grade product that we are putting into this topical balm that we're making, okay? And then we are also using cayenne pepper, again, a food product. And then we're also going to be using some peppermint oil, and we're going to put in some peppermint oil drops. Now, some of these things we're going to do after this melts. So let's talk about all these other ingredients. So we'll start backwards. So the peppermint oil is anti-inflammatory, but it is also anti-spasmodic. So what this does is this basically helps relieve pain, but also helps your muscles from spasm. And I've actually had a little bit of that. The coconut, the cayenne, and the turmeric together are said to improve your blood flow. It's also a natural pain reliever. The ginger and the turmeric are anti-inflammatory, pain reliever. I will give you a little caution. The turmeric is, we only use a little bit of it, and this is a concoction of the turmeric, the ginger, and the cayenne pepper right here. But the turmeric will stain. It will stain your clothes, it will stain your counter, it will stain your body. So when you use this, you might get a little bit of orange hue to your body. It will wash out. Don't worry. Over time, you will wash out. But if you're going to put clothes on after you apply the balm, which I recommend, then you're definitely going to want to put something on that you don't care if it gets stained. Typically, I'll wear something black because then you can't see it so much. So anyway, let's get over to the stove and let's get this melted. And then we'll come back and we'll do some more of the process here. Okay, everyone, here we are on the stove, and I'm not filming a lot here because we're essentially watching water boil. But as you can see, our solids have now liquefied. This is simply a double boiler pan, so you don't need any special equipment. A mason jar and a pot will do the trick. So I've got about 2 inches of water in the pot, and I bring the water up to a boil. I set the coconut and beeswax in there, and it melts without any kind of problem. So there we have it. We will be moving back over to the counter to finish the process. All right, we are back at the counter here, and I just removed this from the stove, so it's still rather hot. I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the bowl. Make sure we get all of it out. And then we're going to add our turmeric and our ginger and our cayenne pepper. And we will give it a quick whisk once I get it in here. And we're just using a regular kitchen whisk here to get all the ingredients whisked together. Okay, and then we're going to just leave this, now that it's whisked together, we're going to let it cool for a little bit, and then we're going to whip it up. Okay, let's whip this up. Get it really well combined. And then let's go ahead and add our peppermint oil. We're going to do about 25 drops. That should do it. And we'll give it another quick whip. Now we are going to put this into a glass container. Actually, I'm going to just pour it out. And then we're going to just let it sit until it gets a little bit more solid. You can see it's already starting to get kind of hard into our balm here, into our butter, which I love. It's awesome. So it'll do that as it cools. Most of my techniques for relieving sore muscles, generally the Epsom salt bath does the trick. And I do that a lot because I do a lot of gardening where I'm moving in positions that I don't normally move in. And so I find that the Epsom salt bath is great. And when I do it right after I'm done with working in the yard, before anything else, I get in the bathtub. Not only do I get myself clean when I do that, but I also get that magnesium working for me right off the bat. And that usually does the trick. But I'm telling you, I did some pretty good climbing this weekend. And so even the massage gun, I mean, it was good. I could tell it helped, but there's still a little bit of discomfort. And so I'm overdue to make this balm anyway. And so I decided just to come on camera and show you how easy it is to make. So as soon as this has hardened up a little bit, I'll show you how we're going to apply it. And so you can see kind of the finished product. But as you can see, it's already starting to solidify a little bit in here, which is exactly what we want. So we'll be back in a bit. So this has been sitting only about 15 minutes, and it's to a consistency that I actually like. It will get harder the longer it sits, and it will loosen up a little bit with your body temperature. But for now, this is good consistency so I can show you. So it looks really nice, as you can see. And I've got a little bit on this spoon here, and I'm just going to take a fingerful to show you how to apply it. So it's literally, you're just rubbing it into your skin. And I got a lot there, so I'm going to mix it on both hands. But as you can see, it's just literally rubbing it in. And you can see it does make my skin a little orange. It's temporary. So, oh my gosh, it just feels so nice. And so I'm rubbing it on both hands here since I had too much. And you can see on this hand too, it's getting a little orangey in color, and that's just the turmeric. So it'll eventually wear off. It might make you look tan. So just give it a good rub and really take your time and think about how this is helping your muscles heal. You know, it's kind of like rubbing with intention, if you will. I have less on this hand, so it's not as greasy. But that's it. That's how it works. Now, again, because we talked about the fact that it will stain, you can see it on my napkin here. You want to wear, if you're putting clothes on, which I assume you are, you're going to want to wear something dark in color. But it will stain anything it touches. So you want to be careful of that. Like, don't put it on the back of your legs and then sit down on the couch, or you're going to have stains on your couch that won't come out. Okay. So anyway, I hope you'll try it. It works so well. Ooh, I feel a little tingling. I love the way it works. It's so great. And it's all natural. So you're not taking ibuprofen. You're not putting on a topical, cream with a bunch of ingredients that you don't recognize. It's a homemade version. And this is going to last probably for about 6 months in your pantry. And just keep it in your pantry or your bathroom cupboard, and you should be good to go. It's really nice. Oh, I love it. And as your skin absorbs it more and more, you just kind of rub it in a little bit more, because it will have a sheen to it, Oh, so nice. Anyway, so if you want the recipe, I wrote this article in 2023, but I'll put a link to the recipe in the show notes below this video. And also, people always ask me about my t-shirts. So I want to let you know, I make these t-shirts myself. If you want one, you can go and look at the whole line. It's on my website too, under the merch tab. And if you're interested in subscribing to get a weekly wellness recipe, usually it's something you can eat. Today, it's wellness in a different way. But there's a subscribe button on my website on the top right corner of every page, and all you need to do is click subscribe and put in your email, and you'll be sent an email it's either Sunday or Monday, and it will link you over to either the recipe or the blog article that I wrote for the week. So I hope you're going to try it. Your muscles will thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Keep moving.